さん、真っ白な毛がとても素敵ね。こんな月が綺麗な夜は僕と一緒に遊びませんか。人生は一度きり、楽しむが勝ちなのです。あなたを縛る首輪は噛みちぎってあげましょう。闇の中目だけが光ってる。随分口が上手だけど私はバカな女じゃないわ。人生は一度きりだからこそ変われるのよ。ブランド首輪の価値があなたにはわかるかしら。私は言うがよねんにゃんにゃん、美味しい食事にふかふかベッド。水はちょっぴり苦手だけど毎日シャワーだって浴びれるの。それに比べてにゃんにゃんにゃん、あなたは誰に守ってもらうの。明日車にひかれるかもしれないじゃない。そんな強気なとこも素敵です。いっそあなたを好きになりました。あら正直ね、でもそんなやり方じゃ心開かないわ。僕の夢はにゃんにゃんにゃん、いつかこの街を飛び出して遥か北の国に旅してオーロラをこの目で見ることです。そこにあなたがにゃんにゃんにゃんいてくれたらなんて素敵でしょ。だけどそれは叶わないらしい。生き方はにゃんにゃんにゃん、そう簡単には変えられないの。それに私を飼っている女の子を一人にできないわ。話の途中よにゃんにゃんにゃん、あらもう行っちゃうのね。ちょっと明日もここに来ていいのよ。待ってるから。会いたくて恋しくて離れて、あの日はどこない。逃亡し安泰の自然トークの君にチャンスラゲな口をヘッドアップ、yeah, wow. 淡い香りが漂う季節が巡り来る。心弾ませていた頃が今よ
Interesting. Okay, I read into it a little bit. I like skimmed over an article. It doesn't seem like any particular country like doesn't receive ads. Like perhaps if you have a VPN on, you'll receive like advertisements that are specifically for like like ads for that country, like perhaps like something more locally or locally relevant, but otherwise, is the music all right now? It's not too loud, right? It's not too quiet either. Surprisingly, no one is also here as well. Is everyone eating? The user, my users in chat seems to suggest that there is at least one other person here, but unfortunately, I'm not exactly a I'm not a huge streamer, so I'm not too surprised. One is only me. This thing isn't functioning. What about this button? Oh. Alright, I think it's just not functioning. I don't think it's functioning at all. Oh, right. I don't know. YouTube, apologies. Twitch, like, viewer count is a little bit, finicky. Wow. Yeah. So even if there is more people, even if there are more people in like chat or like more people like watching, it might not necessarily show. That's at least that's at least what I choose to believe. Twitch sometimes being a dumbass. I think it might be in an attempt to reduce view botting. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I really ought to start like making like clips. Perhaps I saw it. I've been getting a bunch of like shorts from this like one VTube, a certain VTuber. Perhaps if things get desperate, I'll follow a certain trend within, or I'll just follow some other trends within VTubing. Well, things aren't too desperate. It's alright. So I have had about 4 shots of espresso, and I had one in the morning, and I had like a double shot in the morning, and I had a double shot like an hour ago, and I still feel pretty tired. It's quite annoying. I wish that it like energized me as it should, like as I picture it in my head. Nah, you should be yourself. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. It's. I don't think I have the wherewithal to. Not like someone else. Yeah. I don't think I have the wherewithal to do like to be as hmm. Let's say open like that. Is wherewithal the right word? Hmm. Where with fall? Hmm. I suppose it's about as correct of a word as you can get. Okay. Whoa, it is unreasonably loud. The sounds of industry. Let's see. This is about as loud as the music. Should I raise the music or should I lower the game? I think I would choose to lower the game a little. I think I should like I should create like a song cover. It's not gonna like I don't think it's going to like increase my viewership a lot, but I think it'll be nice to just have like something other than my streams out there. Cause these streams do like I don't have like a VOD channel, so these streams do kind of disappear after a while. I'm not sure if you can. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Twitch doesn't like keep your stream, so you have to like upload it to like another channel if you want it if you want it to be visible. So last time I built this. I still have my watchtower. I built this setup, which is designed to make like reinforced, like I think it's like like some sort of complex iron panel. It's a bit messy, as you can see. It's not all of these machinery are laid out in like are like parallel with each other. There's some like wasted space. There's some kind of like dead space here that doesn't have like not being taken up by machinery. But space isn't necessarily a problem right now, and I am being throttled by the speed of these conveyors, so I can't really make this any faster. I think this is producing at 100% efficiency, so the only thing that I could do further is like scale it up, like make another layer of this. And this is, it's not like this is unscalable. This is, yeah, I could just build another layer, but the other problem would be that I am out of iron to provide, I believe. I believe this is working at 100%, more or less 100% efficiency. So that being said, what is my goal now? Well, obviously part of my goal is to accumulate 1,000 of those platings, and that will take me 2 per minute. 500 minutes, which is something shy of 10 hours. This is an unreasonable amount of time to wait. So that being said, it's not. That would be like jumping. That would be jumping the gun to go all the way there. I can't even make the other three materials. So, what did I? Oh, apologize. I should move this. So, coal power. It would be nice to have a electrical grid that is not reliant on me going out and decimating the environment myself. I guess they decided the song was so good that I should hear it again. It says that this is from a particular. Wait. Yeah. It says this is from a particular VTuber group, but I can't recognize where it's from. There should be materials that are easily obtained. It'll be sad when I have to inevitably tear down this little project, but I've heard that the spirit of this game is building and tearing down your factory for ever more efficiency. The only problem is that it's hard to tear down the power source, but 500, right? I remember setting up a cable plant before I stopped. That might have been the last thing I did before I stopped last time. If I remember correctly, I believe I am overproducing these plates and these rotors by a certain amount. I'm not sure if I think strictly theoretically I could double my production of these smart platings by splitting the output of this into two, both of these into two. But the problem is that the problem with that would be I require a bit of excess to be produced so that I can use it for other endeavors. Though perhaps it would be nicer if I had vehicles. No matter. For now, it's not too far of a journey. Oh, I suppose I stand corrected. I didn't divert this. That's problematic. It would take me quite some time to make all these cables. I also can't really move this. I think this particular grid is kind of maxed out. Wait. What is my... That's... I'm detecting a problem. If I am quickly running out of... I'm quickly running out of power. I really need... Okay. It'll be alright. I think it would just be better if I... It would still be better if I just made a little section to make cables, considering I'm always in need of these cables. I believe they're called cables, yeah. And just pick some right off of the assembly line. I believe I'm going to make this a bit of a shorter stream, because I'm afraid that I do not have the stamina to go for a very long stream today. No power. So I hope you can excuse that this excuse me if the stream isn't like the regular 5 or 6 hours. Making 30 per minute. I'm gonna run out of copper wire. I can't remember. I think this is a pure vein, so I think this is being... Yeah, this is not being utilized to its full potential. That's alright. If it was being utilized to its full potential, we would have a problem of energy. I think because I chose a song, an Ado song at the start, it will the YouTube autoplay will simply provide more and more Ado songs. Actually, I have been I didn't look into it, but you're supposed to be able to queue songs. Perhaps I should add. Perhaps I should add like a command panel. I do need to like set up panels. I don't have like a set rule. Set bunch of rules. What rules do streamers what rules do people usually have? This isn't exactly like a democracy. Like I don't really need to provide a reason for why I would ban someone. You know? Often I'm not sure to the extent to which it's like forever, but I do see like some streamers will simply ban you just because they like whatever like vibe they'll ban you just based off of vibes. Well, relatively so. I guess the rules are to prevent that to regulate things before that happens. Like, I don't know, just don't be mean. Like, I guess my rules would just simply be don't be mean to other chatters. Like, I can mostly, I can for the most part, withstand any, like, what's the word? Trivial bullying that, like, streamers are tend to, receive. I understand why some streamers do not appreciate the backseating. Or I do not appreciate backseating. It was very I was very frustrated when I was playing the Souls like game on the final boss. And some of the suggestions I got weren't very helpful. But it's all right. I guess it did make me a bit more quiet than I really should have been. There's not much for me to do other than wait, or I suppose I could start making some cables by hand. I suppose that's probably a more efficient use of my time rather than jumping around. You suppose that it's a good idea to like write down like a list? I think some advice for like for streamers is like to have like a list of preloaded list of things that you might want to talk about like before you start streaming or before you start the stream. But I'm not sure if I could even think of many things, let alone something to to hold up to like a couple hours of gameplay or a couple hours of streaming. I suppose, yeah, I don't know. I think that for like I wouldn't be able to do like a just talk like a genuine just talking stream. Like talking to myself for an hour. I would definitely need something else to do. I've considered half-heartedly considered doing like reading streams. you can watch me read a book and stumble through reading it out loud. Maybe that'll improve my reading out loud skills. Now I truly have I guess I don't truly have nothing to do.
Power production can now be fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource scanner. Water is also necessary to run the coal-powered generator and will require a network of pipelines to be transported from a water source. To assist with
The world is preloaded, I believe, or rather, Thank you, ADA. It's a good theory. What was I gonna say? Crap. It really, I got like my thought process got eviscerated. I was talking about reading books aloud. Well, it would serve a dual purpose. I've not read many books for paperback books for no particular reason. I think I was also talking about coal. Right. The world is handcrafted, I believe, to the extent that, you know, worlds can be handcrafted. So I'm guessing that getting water to like places where there are also coal is not necessarily a trivial. I think this is the train system. This is so that's probably the most important right now. Cool. $640. And it's in the like more forested areas. This is gonna be a bit of a trek. Perhaps what I will I'm not well, first I guess I should, before I get over there, I should like load up on basic resource like not basic resources, but the materials to at least build the stuff, build the facilities. I would need at least a portable miner. Then I would also need the materials to make a miner. And I would also need whatever is required to get water, I imagine. Reinforced iron plate. Rotor cable. I think I might, it might be becoming necessary to invest in like a stronger computer. Well, I don't think that's necessarily up. Well, that's not necessarily up to me, but actually no, it is up to me. I stand corrected. I think I have everything I need. I'll start with a. I'll start with a. No, this doesn't seem to require. No, wait, it does require power. So I need one of these, and I also need a stack of burnable fuel. I was hoping that I could simply. Well, I guess I could. No. If I need water, I need some like a kickstart of fuel. Man, I cannot stop yawning. Hopefully, the excitement of building a factory will jostle me from my weariness. I have a solid amount of foundation. Wonderful. I was kind of forgetting and fearful that that jump pad wouldn't actually take me to where I needed to go, and I would face an awful amount of fall damage. This terrain was what made me realize that this world was not like randomly generated or procedurally generated. It's too meaningful, or it's too meaningfully crafted. This is like level design, like thoughtful level design. I think there are enemies. There might be enemies around here. Yeah. This is a kind of Youch. Like this pillar here. Did I deflect? This pillar here kind of blocks its view so that you don't necessarily have to deal with it like as soon as you're going up. I wonder when would be a good time to drop like Lieka 2.0, or even when would be a good time to start thinking about making a Lieka like a 2.0 model. I do have right of reentry. I do have different ideas. I do have like an updated look for Lieka in mind, one that like adheres more to like kind of like a lion aspect, just a little bit. And then I also have another concept in mind, because I do not wish to like simply be like big cat streamer. Is this it? No. Am I being harassed? I'm glad that this suit is so durable. I'd appreciate it though if my frame rate. Is it? Oh. Oh wait, there's water right there too. All right, this shouldn't be too painful. The more painful part will be in trying to what does this look like? The more painful part will be trying to snake the cables to come back. I wonder if there's a an argument to be made that I wait for vehicular transport so that I can simply move the coal back to somewhere more convenient. There's no reason for me necessarily. I can't foresee a reason why I'd need to come back here very often. As long as I max out my use of this facility in advance, or like right now rather. Well, like while I'm setting it up, so I only have to come back when new technology arises. first I suppose I should look up what it is I am doing with this. Burns coal to boil water. The steam produced rotates turbines that generate electricity for the power grid. It has conveyor belts and pipeline port that allows the coal and water supply to be automated. And how much does this use? I may this is pretty huge.
Interesting, most pioneers already had coal power set up by this point because they understood their responsibility to humanity.
Quite rude.
Adjusting pioneer attitude metrics. Reminder, coal-powered generators require coal.
45 square meters of water per minute. And how much do you require? How much coal do you require per minute? $15 per minute. I could feed quite a number of these inside. Or rather, I could feed quite a number of these. That seems... Always generates power at the set clock speed. Shuts down if fuel requirements are not met. I don't think there's any reason not to just take this. Should I expand this way? I think expanding this way would be most prudent. Lock hologram. This doesn't look aligned. Looks good to me. Time. Perhaps, no, it's fine. I was about to say, perhaps I should have, kept the foundation a bit higher. If I were to put the coal, I would want it to be in a place that if I want to put the generator somewhere, I want to be in a place that is very convenient. Water extractor. Fresh water from the body of water is built on. Allows fluids to be transferred 10 meters upward. 120 meters square meters of water. Does the ports have to be there? This is upsetting. Maybe what I could do is I could take a more vertical approach and have these have the coal be on the second level and come down as needed. Because this can produce 120 coal per minute, which means that theoretically I should be able to support the 8 of these coal generators. I think my limiting factor would be that these pipes can only handle so much water. Yeah, this requires 45, so if I wanted 45, I need a couple of pipes. Pipeline pump. I think I misunderstood what this did. I'll use this as a... Building cannot be nudged.
That may indeed be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will narrow down the range of possibilities. Or you could just pipe it to a coal-powered generator and see what happens.
Okay, I don't need the lift at all.
Fixed pipelines can contain any fluid, including the water necessary.
Junction splits 3 ways.
Water does not flow upwards by itself. While water extractors provide some lift, to truly defy gravity, consider the use of pipeline pumps.
When does it become unreasonable to expect this to lift? Let me go check. I think I claimed the crash landing here, so I need to go back for more I need to go back for more. How does this work? Can I just pump it in through through anywhere? Doesn't seem to be saying that I can't. Okay. If I would... This produces... How much again? This produces 120 default extraction rate. What does that mean? Max flow rate. Oh. I wonder how one would increase the flow rate. Well, I can figure that out later since I only need like 45 per minute. Let's just keep it simple. Okay, that might be too simple. Can I twist it? Okay, yeah. I would like... It'd be nice if I had some... like, stairs. How does this work? Where are my ladders? Okay. I only need this for now. I think this is overkill. Okay. Really not necessary to do it, to do this in particular, but it's more satisfying than simply having it curve into the input. Who's voicing this? Sounds familiar. It kind of sounds like Mafu, does it not? Incomprehensible question to someone who would be watching the VOD. Wrong thing. This is kind of temporary. I can put it somewhere a little meaningless, like here. I should have taken more. All right. Are you working? What is 20 meters of head lift to you? Is this working? No power. Doesn't appear to be working. Might require a pump. Where do I put the pump, though? Like here? Interesting. We have water. Now, this can receive its own dedicated power line. Why not? Well, the good news is that if the power generation is here, it'll be trivial to collect what that SAM material. Because the hello, Gravitorix.
I've been waiting for you.
I
friends.
took a peek into your stream before I